Hello guys, welcome in today's urgent crypto technical analysis, where we will be looking at really huge resistance that Bitcoin is facing right at this moment as we speak on this chart. We're going to be looking at the importance of this resistance zone and what can we expect from here in the coming days and weeks, and how low we may go if it rejects from here. I will be looking at Ethereum, do a proper technical analysis, and again, what can we expect from it in the coming days. I really hope that you enjoy and learn from this video, because as usual I will provide a key education with clear levels and how can you take your own trade. Before we start, as usual, hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now without wasting a time, let's dive in. The resistance that we're speaking about is yesterday's video. I explained 51.5 and 52.5, and as you can see, we're getting after first, second, and then third candle, 4-hour candles. Literally we had a 12 hours battle within this area and we couldn't manage to break 236 zone to move on towards the up, which was expected in yesterday's video that I said this area is a huge resistance, where we have, as you remember, 55 and 52,000, where the 52,000 is a huge high time frame resistance that confluence with our Fibonacci level as usual. However, before I move on, I would like to say that how we came into this $58,000. As you remember that this is the Elon Musk pump. We pumped on the 29th of January and then we dumped. However, we hold this level that I mentioned, 34,500 and 35,500. At the same time, I said as long as we hold this line, we will be going up. And I provided actually this 1618 Fibonacci level, where the level was $56,500 and $57,000. As you remember that after the daily and weekly close, we went straight towards the downside and we reached actually to our target zone with around, if we're going to calculate, I'm not taking from 34.5 or 35.5, I'm taking from the mid-range 35,000. If you're going to calculate right from this Fibonacci, you've been already in profit with a 61.5 spot profit. I'm not calculating for leverage traders. You do your own maths. Then, as we see, after the 58,000 rejection in the last 72 hours, we saw a sharp decline in the market, which is normal after over 60% pump. If we're going to come back to this Fibonacci level, after we rejected 58,400, we took this Fibonacci and mentioned that in previous videos that I said, and at the same time 382, which is 48,200, and at the same time 0.5 level, 43,700 levels are extremely important. This is where we will be stopping at before we go further down. 22nd of February, that you can see on the 4-hour time frame, after we dumped, we went all the way up, and we can see that we came all the way down and to the 382 dollar to dollar rejection, and I said we will be going towards the resistance zone, which was $55,000 via my Twitter account. As you can see, dollar to dollar rejection. And I also mentioned that if this time we're going to get rejection from the $55,000, highly likely we will be visiting first of all 0.382. This level, I didn't believe that we're going to hold this 382, but highly likely we're going to come and test 0.5 level. We nearly tested and we're just rejecting, as I mentioned yesterday, we're going to be rejecting from 51.5 and $52,000. As you can see, again, we're rejecting from the Fibonacci level, dollar to dollar, 3 times 4-hour candles got rejected. All in all, price action is bouncing between horizontal resistance and support lines, as well as these important Fibonacci levels. Again, I would like to mention that if you want to enter into a trade, make sure you plan in advance your entry, exit and stop loss levels, and have some patience and stick to the plan. No need FOMO or rush. Do not forget that the market is with you 24/7. You will get many great opportunities if you know what you're doing in this market. Let's move on to the technical side. As usual, let's start from 30-minute chart. 30-minute chart, very interesting scenario that after we got rejection from 58,000, we came all the way down and actually strong rejection from the fib level. We went, retested $55,000. As soon as we lost the $52,000 on the 30-minute time frame, we entered into a bear zone and we were inside this horizontal support level. And still 30 minutes is under the control of the bears. 60-minute time frame, 60-minute time frame, as I mentioned, we're going to be consolidating as long as we're between $55,000 and $52,000. As you can see, sharp rejection from 42,300 level. We went up, tested again $55,000. As soon as we lost, you see it, 3 hours battle right in here. As soon as we lost 52,000, 1 hour is under the bear's control. Before we move on, if you want to become an independent professional trader or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense mentorship is available. It will only take you 5 to 10 hours with 4 weeks support as a bonus. 2-hour chart. If we're looking on the 2-hour chart, 2-hour chart actually was in consolidation right in here. As soon as we broke 2368 with a huge candle, you can see this red candle, we are in the bear zone. As you can see, we came from the support, we got rejected and resisted. Actually, we had a resistance in the 51,500 and 52,000 area. And highly likely, I do believe, if we do not get some sort of sharp pump from here, we have to go and then retest this 382 level. If we're going to hold this to 328 level, we might see some sort of a sideline action, and then we will see how we're going to react to the 52,000 level if we're going to test that. At the same time, I want to share this parallel channel that we were following for a few days after 10-hour battle in the median line that we saw yesterday. More than 10 hours actually, there was a battle to break it up. Once we broke with this candle, as you can see it, retested with a second candle, and we had another 12-hour battle literally in this upper line. As you can see, at this moment, none of them actually managed to close after 12 hours battle on the upper line of this parallel channel. And as I mentioned in the yesterday's video, highly likely we will be rejecting from 51,500 and 52,000 level. At the same time, do not forget we had a higher highs, and on the other side, as you can see, we printed a lower highs. As a result, this bear divergence played out perfectly. Moving on to 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame still strong, however we are in the consolidation zone. As you remember, I put it this circle about 24 hours ago, and then still, as expected, we didn't get out actually from this circle, or we didn't go below this circle. As I mentioned, that this circle is going to be our consolidation zone. So as you can see, we are literally inside this circle in the last 24 hours, and I do expect that we will be in this circle for some time. So the same scenario as yesterday, bullish. If we're going to break it and stay above 52,000, and we will see how the 55,000 will react, as long as under 1 hour and 2 hour time frame gives a full bull signal, and I do not have a doubt that we will go towards our $64,000 in the short term. In the midterm, as you know, our 2618 Fibonacci level is around $69.5 and $70,000. 1 hour and 2 hour is going to be a good indication that we're going to follow if we're going to get a bullish signal, so we are good to go towards the north. However, in the coming hours, I'll be closely following 0.382 level. If we're going to break that, I highly doubt that 0.5 will hold, so the next point is going to be, we're going to be facing around 40,200 level. That was a bear scenario. Moving on to Ethereum, once we broke 236, same as BTC, 1850, we tested actually this support line where we have our Fibonacci level of 786, $1,380. We went up from 618, as you can see, retested again, and we are at the moment printing a higher highs. However, as you can see, we've got a resistance in here, 0.5 and 382 also matched with the resistance. I think we're going to highly likely we're going to get rejected. So 30 minutes is under the water. 1 hour time frame, same scenario. Once we lost 1845, we went literally down, retested up, and now we got sharp decline, rejection towards the downside. So one may call it this double bottom scenario. And then once we broke the neckline, we're again facing and rejecting right exactly dollar to dollar from 1721, which is 382 Fibonacci level. So I will say that this is extremely strong resistance that you can see, 382 and 0.5 level, which is 1721 and 1621 levels, and 1 hour is under the water. 2 hour time frame. Same scenario, 238 was crucial area. Once we broke under 2 hour time frame, as you can see, strong breakout candle, and then we went down. So at the moment 2 hour, same as a 1 hour underwater. Highly likely we're gonna test very soon 618. If we're gonna hold this 618 area, and then we will see some sort of sideline action. If we manage this time to break 0.5 as well as the 382, we are good to go for the next target zone, which was, I believe, 2200 area. 4 hour as well underwater. So for the bullish scenario, we have to break and stay above 0.382, and then we will be good to go towards upside. If we're gonna hold this time 618, and then we will be facing the support level of $1,330 and $1,425. So watch out for the market. At the moment, market is in stable condition, most likely lower time frames, as you can see, either underwater or in consolidation zone. So make your plan accordingly. We came to an end of this episode, and if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.